What's up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, bro. Before we get going on our video, smash my like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, share the video, turn on your notifications, and go follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV. And if you got a breakdown or a prediction that you want me to do for you, knockoutboxing86 at yahoo.com is my email address. Don't forget about our live shows. We live every Wednesday and Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG, KQKC Boxing Network. Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. But let's get it popping. Let's get into our video. And, bruh, Terence Crawford, please just stop talking, bro. Like, I've been saying this since before the man went live on IG. Do not talk. You're not a good public speaker. You only going to make it worse for yourself. Number one, because he's not a good public speaker. But number two, bro, because you be capping. And when people cap and lie and shit, you got to tell another lie. You got to tell another lie. And then when people really start asking you the tough questions, you got to deflect. Or you might accidentally let some shit slip. And so he went on to the DAZN boxing show. Y'all go check out the interview. It was another 20-minute interview. And they asked him some straightforward questions that he ain't had no answers for. And he ended up admitting some shit that I've been telling y'all all along, just using my logic and common sense. And now the talking point, that's why y'all gotta, man, subscribe to the channel, bro. Subscribe. Like, the shit that he admitted to, I use my logic and basic common sense and what people were saying and what he said and what his handlers at BLK Prime. Like, I use that shit and I've been told y'all this shit, bro. I've been told y'all this shit. And I just, bro, just focus on your David Avenesian fight. Earl already said he gonna spin the block. You know what I'm saying? You talking about you want to negotiate, you still want to go back to that fight, but then you say some more contradictory shit that we're gonna get to in this video. Bro, stop trying to save face. The only way out for Terence Crawford at this fight is he got to get in that ring with Earl, bro. He got to fight this man, dog. Anything that he say, anything that he try to cover up or try to paint, himself in a positive light, it's just all backfiring, and your only way out is the only way to escape the criticism, the only way to get people to come back to support you and to rock with you, bro. You got to just get in the ring and fight for that undisputed crown, bro. Cause y'all know how we give it up. I was the one telling y'all, look, man, that man ain't ducking. Terence Crawford won't smoke. They gonna make the fight happen. They both dogs. They won't smoke. They gonna get it in. But once with new evidence and new information, I changed my mind. And the only way, and I'll change my mind quick again, bro. Let them announce Earl Spence, Terence Crawford. That man gonna get nothing but flowers from me for getting the shit done. Nothing but respect for getting the shit done. So it ain't from a place of hate. It's just like, bro, you just digging yourself a big ass hole, fam. This man went on the DAZN boxing show and told them he been talking to BLK Prime since June. He been talking to them since June, and then said we wasn't really trying to negotiate a fight because I told them my first priority was Earl Spence. Or my only priority was Earl Spence. We were just talking to get to know each other. What? Y'all was talking to get to know each other. You dating them? Who, like, and this the shit that be making me mad with these dudes, bro. And especially some of his fans and shit. Like, who do y'all think he fooling? Like, and y'all will cap for this shit? So you was talking to BLK Prime way back in June. So you started talking to Earl Spence and his team in May. You started talking to BLK Prime in June, a month later. He even said, well, it was before then. But I'm going to go with June because that's the date that he actually said. But he said it was June. Or actually, I met them way before then. But if I wanted to hate on them and bury them, I really could, bro. But I'm not here for that. I'm just here to point out the truth to y'all. So he was talking to one company in May and one company in June. Out his own mouth. I ain't making shit up. But he wants all of us to believe that with Earl Spence and the PBC, when he was talking to him, they was negotiating the fight. But when he was talking to BLK Prime, they was just getting to know each other. They wasn't really negotiating shit. Bro, just be quiet, fam. Just be quiet. Like this shit don't make no sense. Stop. Just stop talking. Just be quiet. Stop talking. Cause and if you do talk about David Avenesian, bro. Okay, stop talking about Earl, fam. You just making yourself look bad with this shit. So like I said yesterday in my debate, like I've been saying in my videos, bro, the shit stand the test of time because it's based on sound logic. The man never was negotiating in good faith with the PBC because these are facts, bro. He admittedly told BLK Prime everything. Hey, I'm working with them. Hey, I'm doing that. So they knew they had competition. He told them everything while telling PBC nothing. He told one company, yeah, I'm negotiating with somebody else. He had another company believing that they were the only people he was negotiating with. That is the definition of negotiating in bad faith. I don't care what you try to tell me, bro. So you got that part of the interview where he just totally contradicted himself and just totally just spilt the beans on himself and told on himself, bro. You was talking to them people in June. In June, bro. You was negotiating another fight. So all the shit about you stalling, all the shit about you taking long to get back, that's why you never refuted it. That's why when Earl said you had them BLK people you was talking to, that's what took you so long to get back. That's why your ass went crickets. That's why you start talking about resumes and shit. Like, bro, you gotta stop. You gotta be quiet. Then the other part of the interview, they asked him about the 50 million shit. And this is how you know, and he deflected on that shit. They asked him, hey, did you tell Earl where it came from? Did you tell him where the money came from? Because he said that you didn't tell him where it came from. He was like, well, he didn't ask. He didn't ask, so it is what it is. They were like, no, I understand that. They tried to double down on him. No, I understand that. But you don't have to tell us, but did you at least tell Earl where the 50 mil was coming from? And he said, man, look, all I know is I'm fighting David Avenesian. Deflecting and shit, bro. This man ain't giving no straight answers, bro. Just be quiet, bro. Just we can see that it's all cap. He is literally running around here trying to save face while making himself look bad. This is what happened when you do your own PR. And then he said some more shit, bro. He says, I've turned off from Earl Spence. They asked him, are you still interested in fighting Earl Spence? He says, I've turned off from Earl Spence. So here we go with this shit again, bro. Now he don't want the fight no more. He literally said in his announcement, I'm gonna beat David Avenesian ass, then the plan's still the same. I want to whoop Earl Spence ass. He said in this same interview that he wanted to fight Earl, but then later on says, I've turned off from Earl Spence when they talked about re-entering negotiations. He told Earl directly, let's put negotiations in the public. But now he's saying he's turned off from the fight. He ain't interested in the fight no more. So here we go again. This is the whole, it's past me, it's not past me. I want the fight, I don't want the fight. Sometimes you just let things pass you by. I don't see that fight ever happening. I'm turned off from the fight. Yada, yada, yada. All this shit. And y'all want me to say, y'all want to tell me I'm not being fair to Terence Crawford. You want to tell me that I'm going too hard on him. That I don't know what I'm talking about. And I'm basically just going off of what this man said. I ain't making shit up. He said this shit, not me. So he's turned off from the fight. He's the one that didn't tell them that he had something else that he was working on at this exact same time he was working on it for them. He's the one that came out and threw them under the bus. Not the other way around. He came out and threw them under the bus. And he's the one that's turned off. So he does it. He negotiates with somebody else at the same time, doesn't tell him. He negotiates in bad faith. He comes out on IG, throws them under the bus. He pulls the wool from under their eyes. He runs around here and messes up their whole fall schedule. They didn't even get to release a fall schedule this year because they were waiting on his ass. Because they were hoping that he would sign and take the fight because he kept leading them on while talking to somebody else. He did all that shit, but he's the one that is turned off from fighting Earl Spence. This shit crazy to me, man. This shit crazy to me. I don't understand what we talking about. I really, really don't, bro. Then he says the mission is still the same, to give the fans the fights that they want to see, But at the same time, I just want everything to be fair. That's all I asked for, and I don't feel like it was fair. The man will not. The only thing he said that he felt like wasn't fair was the zero guarantee and the transparency. But then he knows that Earl was getting a zero guarantee as well. So it ain't like he was getting a zero guarantee and they was paying Earl $5, $10, $15 million. They was both gonna make an unlimited amount of money based off the back end, basically betting on themselves. We're gonna sell this fight. We're gonna do a multiple city tour, and you guys are gonna make money off of how this fight sells. You know, boss shit. That's how bosses get paid. Since you your own boss and shit, right? You're gonna get paid like a boss. You ain't gonna have no cap on the money that you make. Whereas if you get a guaranteed purse, you got a cap. You get a cap on a guaranteed purse. You get that, that's it. So you get your little 10 million, no back end or whatever, then shit. The fight make 100 million, you only get the 10 million that you was guaranteed. But if you take a back end deal where you get all this money on the back end and get paid like a boss, if the fight do 200 million, you get 35% of that, Bud Crawford. So he said that was a holdup, when in reality, that's how bosses get paid. They don't get no guarantees. A boss gives out the guarantees. A boss pays for everything, and then whatever's left over, that's what they make. It's more risky, but you make more money that way. If you really want to know how boss shit happens, bro. How boss shit work. Since we bosses and shit now. Stop playing with me, bro. Then it was the transparency shit. He said it wasn't fair, the transparency shit, but he admitted that they gave him everything that he asked for. So what was it really, bro? Like, the man is just a walking like he's the def. Like, if you got contradiction in a dictionary, all you gotta do is put a picture of Terence Crawford next to it, bro. So now he's turned off from the fight. Now he doesn't know if he wants to fight anymore, and he admits that he was talking to BLK Prime way back in June. This shit can't get no worse. But just talk about Avenesian, bro. Just talk about Avenesian till December 10th. Then hopefully you beat Avenesian on December 10th, and then go try to talk to Earl and them, bro. See if you can get the fight. Cause, bro, at this point, your only way to save face, as I said at the beginning of this video, you gotta fight Earl. Anything else, bro, we not trying to hear you, man. We ain't trying to hear you. Y'all just need to fight. I'm not trying to hear you. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Comment down below, smash the like, subscribe to the channel. Share the video, turn on your notifications. Follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV for breakdowns and predictions. KnockoutBoxing86 at yahoo.com is my email. Live shows Wednesdays and Thursday nights at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Also live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Appreciate y'all watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, we out of here. Peace out, y'all.